8. The base is the same as the length of the rectangle. So here the base of the triangle is equal to the length of the rectangle. Okay, so in which case we get 8 by h over 2. Now we have to find what h is in order to find the area for the triangle. Now the area of the shaded region, okay, is equal to the entire rectangle, the area of the entire rectangle minus the area of the triangle. Okay. So to find h, okay, to draw a representation of our triangle and draw a height in it. Now we have h here. Now each side, remember, is 5. Okay. And we know that the base or the length is 8. So we want to use the figure what we have for the right triangle. Okay? Now this is, remember in the last segment I showed you a convenient formula for finding the height of an equilateral triangle, which means if this were an equilateral triangle, we would multiply 5 by the square root of 3 over 2. But this is not an equilateral triangle. This is an isosceles triangle. Okay, that is not an equilateral. So we would apply the triangle theorem attributed to Pythagoras. Okay, so here, so we get 5 squared equals 4 squared, or 8.5, which is 4, plus the square of h. So we know the square of h is equal to the square of 5 minus the square of 4, which is 25 minus 16, which is the square of h is equal to 25 minus 16 is 9. So here we apply the square root principle. H is equal to positive or negative square root of 9. So of course, it can't be negative. In this instance, there's not negative value. So H is equal to 3. Okay, so it has a height of 3. Okay, so now we're not done. We have to find the height. So because remember our 3 questions, we're looking for the area of the triangle. So in order to find the area of the triangle, we have to know the height. Now we can find the area by substituting the value for the height of the triangle. Now the height, plugging in our value for the height of the triangle, that gives us the height of 3 times the base 8. So now we can calculate our area for the triangle of 24 over 2, okay, or 12. Okay. Square units. So here, now we want to calculate to find the area of this unshaded region. We plug in our value, 48 square units minus 12 square units. Okay, which is equal to say 48 minus 12. Okay, that's 36, or 36 square units. Alright, now I want to talk about 45, 45, 90 triangle. Or a right isosceles. Okay, now when 2 sides are equal. Okay. Now, of course, the longest side is always a side that opens up opposite the right angle. Okay, so you know the other 2 sides are the congruent sides. Okay, for any isosceles triangle, or for any triangle for that matter, we know the sum of the angles must equal the sum of the angles. always equal 180 degrees. Okay, so here we have the right angle, the 90-degree angle, and then we have the other two angles.